know what I learned? Niggas been doing this lately because it look fun.
It's mad fun, bro.
It look fun.
It's
It really is.
It's good to talk to niggas that you know that's in that. You know what I mean? Niggas been in it, and we gonna respond to each other differently than doing an interview with anybody that's gonna ask us a question. You know what I mean?
No, that's a fact. Real shit.
Wave my wand is waving. We rolling? We been rolling. Now I gotta ask. Alright.
Talk your shit, Richie Blanco.
You right. You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready. For myself today.
Nah, you can
For myself
keep
today.
that.
For myself today.
Keep that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, if you've been smoking rock or under a rock, you now tuned into the Personal Party Podcast.
Chip.
He doubled the wackest ad lib this
Cause
time.
you see who in the building, kid.
Doubled it this time.
You
Look,
see who in the building, kid. I'm turned up now. Let me stop.
Look, man. I got a lot of cool friends, man. But currently, not only do I have one of my coolest friends, my brother, I have one of the greatest rappers in the world right now.
No.
Talk about it.
Right this in real time.
This
like
is
how
big
y'all
facts.
watching it on Twitch
This
in real
is big
time.
facts.
In real time,
Real shit.
I have the best rapper in the world on the Personal Party Podcast.
The butcher coming.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I gotta queue up my shit. Because look, man.
We love.
My nigga, you're one of my motivations to push my pen. First and foremost. You already know, I tell you this shit off camera. I'm gonna tell you this shit on camera.
Real shit.
But niggas don't need 100 years to be a legend. You a legend
Fact.
now.
That's a fact.
You've been doing this shit before the internet. We was in the same era, the mixtape era. When the nigga had to be outside before the cameras and niggas could really, monetize off shit. The only way you'll be known is off a feeling. You feel me? I'm talking to 2 Chainz Benny right now. You know what I mean?
Take him there.
I'm talking to Chainz right now.
Montana.
I want y'all niggas to know. You know what I mean? Nigga, he ain't new to this. He true to this. I got motherfucking Benny the Butcher in the building right now.
The butcher coming, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Lit.
But that's dope coming from you because I want to put this out there. Is that there's no secret that the shit that Griselda do. You know what I'm saying? Like we come from another generation of the shit that you've been doing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I already studied. When I got in, when I met you, I'm like, okay, this nigga getting a lot of money, smoking a lot of weed. Like, how much that cost? I ain't never seen that. I'm like, okay, I need to pay attention to what niggas is doing. And that's why I always, you know what I'm saying, got your number. I always, you know what I mean, paid attention to what you was doing. And we
From day one.
So even when we end up doing
Statute of limitations.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
You know what them sessions was like.
Oh man, they was.
Talk about that though.
Sessions,
Talk about that.
There was some real good sessions.
You know what them sessions was like?
Because this nigga's a surgeon, man. You gotta understand when you rapping with this nigga, it's no days off. He's not taking no day off. So if you don't want to get killed, you better not take a. You can't take a bar off. Fucking with the Butch and you know what I mean. Like I said, I appreciate the penmanship and I appreciate the artistry.
Yes,
so
sir.
A nigga gotta come correct. But
still shopping, still, baby.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, you ain't in there bullshitting either. Talking all this shit. You ain't in there bullshitting either. Shit.
Oh shit.
For real.
Man, nigga, I feel like the first time we all got up, it was a random WrestleMania in like Dallas. I think it was Dallas.
Orlando.
Orlando.
Yeah.
And it was me, you, and Wes, and we went to some fucking some random wrestling event, and I asked one of the niggas, I said, "Is this Smoke Dizzle friendly?"
Yeah.
And they said, "Yeah."
We still use that to this day. That was 2017, and we still use that to this day.
Take
And
everything
people know,
out.
and people know I don't go nowhere unless it's smoke. There's a friend. You know what I mean? It's like an inside joke. We be at the we be about to book an Airbnb or somebody invited somewhere. We be like, is it smoke? There's a friend. That's all we want to know.
Think the room up.
You know what I mean? I asked them that. They said, yeah. I lit up one of them joints. I think I passed it to Jeff Jarrett. You know what I mean? And then they said the fire marshals was coming and we had to get the fuck out of there.
But see, even that, that's what I learned. That's why I say that shit.
Yeah.
Because I learned that. I'm like, oh, he on his real celebrity rap nigga shit. It ain't no nothing. Is it smoke? There's a friend.
Right.
That's not when the fire marshals came. We rolled. That was on them to handle.
That was on them to handle it.
You feel what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
But they
That's a
wanted to
fact.
make you feel comfortable, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was
dope.
that was a good time. That was a good time. But right, so outside of our history, because I want to get into that too. But when did you get into rap?
I got into rap. About young. I was probably about 6 or 7. Not when I got into rap, but 6 or 7. I'm listening to rap music. I'm paying attention to everything. Now you got to think. Our parents in the 80s.
We 84 babies. We 84 babies.
You know
Same
what I'm
year.
saying?
So
Real shit.
I'm with you.
85,
91 or whatever. My pops had all of that shit. My pops had the fucking the rings. You know what I'm saying? He nigga used to ride around with the house speaker in the back seat of the caddy. You know what I'm saying? So his shit was banging. I knew about all the old hip hop. It was crazy. EPMD. He used to listen to. He used to listen to Eric B and Rakim, D Nice. You know what I'm saying? I know all them songs just by like listening to him in the backseat with that nigga. But ultimately, West Side Gun. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people that ultimately West Side Gun. That nigga is like him and Conway and Sheen Gun. That was my real family. So you know what I mean? It's just like that's what they was doing. Niggas
So they was rapping before you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like I remember my earliest memory. I remember we rapping on the tape recorder. Me, Sheena, and Westside rapping on the tape recorder. We's kids, and I'm younger than them, so I was young as fuck. And one person beatbox and one person rap. You know what I'm saying? And we was taking turns. And I remember them niggas ain't letting me rap. And I went downstairs and told my aunt like, yo, they not letting me rap.
That's some shit I would have did.
I'm like, they're bugging. Like it looks cool. You know what I mean? And I let me rap. I remember that. And over the years, Wes always been a curator, man. That's why he taught his shit. One thing I always tell people about Wes, the person he is today, that's who he always been. He just got more shit. He just got a bigger voice. He always been that person. He always was curating. Yo, everybody come to my house. We gonna have a meeting. We gonna do this. Or everybody, we going here. We gonna go play basketball today. Or we gonna do this. We gonna do that. He always been like that. And the deeper he got into it, the more I got into it. Running behind Buzz. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. Because he's definitely a fucking mad scientist when he come with his shit. Right now, he's somewhere in some rich hotel plotting some bullshit right now as we speak.
That's a dope OG to have, though, bro.
Not real shit.
Wes is an ill nigga. Right? So, now I'm a Harlem nigga. Upstate rap to me has always been hardcore shit. Like, I was up on 38 Special in 06. I had music with Special in 06. Me, Special, Nip. So I already was aware of what was going on upstate, especially with how niggas rock. Now, you being from upstate, what was it like trying to get heard back then from being from Buff?
It was rough. It was rough because we didn't have a manual. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a manual. We didn't have no example A, no example B. We didn't have nothing. We just tried the shit that we thought would work. The mixtape era when we came in, so we passed a lot of shit around in the hood. We went to a lot of out-of-town parties and shit, other cities. Rochester, we played upstate, Niagara Falls, Cleveland. Definitely came to the city a whole bunch. Definitely back and forth to Atlanta, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Niggas always respected our flow and always respected what we did, but we needed that. We needed we needed that look. We needed, you know what I'm saying? We need that real ear for somebody to really listen to us, and that's what Wes went to go get. West went to go get the ear for Upstate. Now it's a manual. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody follow the shit or they know what to do. And I be seeing other niggas who don't got nothing to do with Griselda, but they from Buffalo and they moving in a certain way now. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So
Facts.
It was tough. It was crazy.
Keep it 100. Do you feel like the city was kind of shunning y'all out?
Of course, but it wasn't only the city; it was everybody. You know what I mean? So it was Buffalo. It was us. We know it. Like niggas from Buffalo was doing like, man, we don't want to hear that Buffalo shit. A Buffalo nigga,
That's crazy, bro.
a Buffalo nigga will tell you that. It be people, you know how this Facebook and all this internet, man, I don't listen to local shit. I don't, you know what I mean? You know me, I'm out there trying to down my shit. It's, you know, girls like, oh, sorry, honey, I don't listen to local music. Like, it was that. So it wasn't like, oh, damn, just the city. It was like, people got to listen to this shit.
I had to make it cool. That's it.
Shit.
Now, Benny, best ever in New York. The acronym.
Right.
So from 2 Chainz, Benny, how did you get into just cutting that into the Benny and coming with that acronym for that name?
Because I came out as Benny. And that was from Benny Blanco, Carlito's Way. That's where I got that name from. Really it was I've been doing this shit for so long. It was Benny Bravo. I was like 16. You know what I'm saying?
That's L. That's an L.
It was Benny Bravo, but then I dropped the Bravo and it was just Benny. And then I put some shit out. I was doing this shit in the hood, and we got like hood famous in 2005. You know what I'm saying? And I got cocky again, and my shit was 2 Chainz. Ben, I got me some jewelry. My shit was 2 Chainz, Benny, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I was killing shit, and then I got locked up, and I'm back serious again. Now I came home back serious again, Benny. Oh shit! I figured out that. Oh, that best. I'm like, oh shit! When I figured out that, I didn't always knew that was an acronym. I figured that out like in jail and came home and told niggas. It was like, you been knew that? I figured that out because I wanted to come home more serious. Like I'm like, fuck all of this, fuck all of that. You know, this trying to get this Buffalo trying to get heard and shit. So I came home on my best ever New York shit. I was on some different. I came home. You know what I mean?
And it's good that you said that because I was going to touch on that. You know what I mean? Being locked up and then coming back out and having to transition into what was going on then, right? What was that transition like? Like adjusting back into what was going on. What year did you come back home?
I came like a couple times. You know what I'm saying?
After the last bid.
2013.
2013.
My niggas said a couple times.
Right.
I haven't been back since. I haven't been back.
Nah, you ain't going back.
Big, you know what I'm saying? I ain't
And
going
you ain't
back.
going.
You know
You ain't going back.
You know, I realized I just had to get older in my 20s. It was just my 20s was rough. You know what I'm saying? You know, trying to get ahead in the streets, not giving a fuck, not, you know what I mean? And you know, I'm gonna be honest, like, I never really like learned my lesson until the last time, until it took a toll on me. You know what I'm saying? I caught my first bed. I'm 18, doing some time. My niggas getting money. I know I'm coming back to some money. I'm 18. It's my first time. I'm like, you gotta go to jail. So I'm like, yeah, I'm that nigga. You know how that dumb hood shit go. But nigga, by the time I came home in 2013, nigga got a wife. Nigga got kids.
Now.
The bitch don't want me. This shit different now.
Shit different.
You know what I'm saying? I went from being a young nigga in there, the youngest nigga in there, to being, you know, the old niggas, you know what I mean, trying to show me and shit, to being an older nigga trying to show niggas. Once I seen that, niggas was coming in at 17 and 18, I said, oh, hell no. I said, it's over for me. I said, I'm never coming back to this shit, because I just seen, because it's different phases.
Yeah.
Because, you know, them 40, 50-year-old niggas, I said, next is me being them. I said, I ain't doing that. I said, I'm not doing that shit. But it's hard, you know. I came home so many times, different times, at least 3 different times, that, and go from like, oh, you home to barbecue, until like, you home, nigga, let me call you. You know what I mean? Like, nigga,
Oh, yeah, he do that.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So, and then once I got that on me, I always been a popular rapper since 18. So, but once I'm like 28, 27, and I got that on me, niggas ain't even want to call me when I come home. I'm like, oh no, it's treacherous. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta, and it's not people's fault. Nigga, you can't going back and forth in the can. Like, what you expect? And City Boy in there. One time he told
Shout
me,
out to my nigga City
one time my nigga
Boy.
City Boy, listen, this some shit he told me too. You know, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? We getting money, we doing what we do. If I need you, baby, come bail me out. You know what he told me? He came and visited me one time. He's like, man, why every time you go to jail, it calls me? I said, shit.
That's crazy.
Damn,
I gotta get my shit together. So it was rough, and that's just like real shit, and that's what made me every time I wanted to come home, I wanted to change my name because I wanted to like. Because last time it was Buff City Records. We was all under DJ Shay.
Shout out
DJ
to
Shay
DJ
shit,
Shay.
Buff
God
City
bless.
Records.
God bless.
I changed it to Black Soprano Family. Black Soprano Family is nothing but Buff City Records. But I just wanted it. It was the same thing with me changing the acronym shit when I came home that time. I came back 2013. Was like, yo, we BSF. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. They like, all right, fuck it.
How important was Shay to your process of making music?
Man, everything. Shay was everything. Shay taught me. Shay was like my. If comparing it to an athlete, Shay was like my first organized coach. You know what I'm saying? He was the first person. He was the first person who I looked up to, who didn't like give me drugs or a gun. You know what I'm saying? He was cool with doing the music shit. He was one of them niggas. You know how hard that shit is to be in the hood. You just a cool nigga.
That's
You
a
know,
fact.
Man.
you know what I mean? And he
Right.
was a cool nigga. Niggas still looked up to him. He was fly. He was popular. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew him, and he was dope. He was a legend in the town. And what he taught me is this: like, yo, would you come to the studio? Come to the studio. That every day come to the studio shit. That's what he taught me. And that really, I was wondering what he was doing, but now I look back, he was keeping me out the streets. He was really keeping me out the streets. Come to the studio. Yeah.
You got a great work ethic. I watch you not only earn your spot, but I watch you really work. From the first tour I was on with y'all, the Key to Life tour, one of my favorite tours I was on.
Me too.
Because that was a rap tour. That was fucking Griselda, The Locks, and myself. And I would watch you perform every night. You actually was like maybe the third nigga to perform. And every night I be talking to one of my niggas. I be talking to Unc. Like, this nigga Benny got it. Like, I remember, I think it wasn't even Tanner Talk 2. It might have been, I forgot what record it was that came out, project that came out, and I text my nigga Nem like, yo, look, this is the nigga you need to be listening to right now. This nigga's talking. And then everything just happened gradually, but I say that to say, how much of an uphill battle having Wesson Khan already on the shady shit and you was figuring it out still? You was with the squad, but you was figuring it out as they was, flourishing with what they was doing. Did you ever feel slighted ever not by them, but just period, like having to work extra harder?
Kinda, but not really, because I understood it quick. When I got in this shit, the arena that West built, I understood it quick. I understood that, people was there to see them. They really didn't know me. But I had the opportunity to do what I'm doing now. That's what I knew. That's what I understood, and that's what the fuck I knew. And that's what drove me. So I wasn't worried about it. I took advantage of that shit. Niggas was having meet and greets. Niggas wasn't paying to meet and greet me. I was standing right next to them niggas. Real shit.
No.
You know what I mean? I was, what else? Like, sometimes when the lines sold out shows and shit and people, the line long, I was going out slapping every fan up. You know what I mean? I was, it's just shit like that.
Facts. I seen it.
The
I
little
was just
things,
baiting,
word.
I was just
You know what I mean?
baiting you into the convo so you could say it.
I was
but
just doing
seen
shit
it.
like that, just doing everything that I had to do necessary. That's why when I be seeing niggas be being lazy, I be like, or niggas be wanting my spot, I be like, bro, you don't understand, bro. I did it, and I wasn't, cause what I watched it, like, okay, they're gonna give you a real opportunity, cause by that time I had put out Butcher on Steroids. I was performing some songs over there, and that time I had my old shit before I even inked my Griselda deal. My first break.
My first break.
You know what I'm saying? And the fans was,
That's great.
they was singing, and I was performing some of those songs. So I was gradually going like this, piece by piece. So I was already good because I wasn't where I was at the year before. So I understood. I'm like, okay, do this tour, put this out next, and you know what I mean? Maybe you go on your own tour, and that's what I was doing. I went on my own shit, just performing verses. Like, it was like, I really did that prematurely. The fucking Butcher on Steroids tour, but it was fun. I had a team, and it was just like, I was learning the shit that Weston Conway was teaching me.
Right.
So I ain't feel slighted because I knew people was there to see them and people wanted to listen to the music. But that's why West put me on everything. That's why Conway on like my first brick 3 times. Cause he know he like, nigga, like take this, I'm saying, get lit. Real shit.
See, I watched it like niggas was hungry. Every time niggas showed up, niggas was on their A game. It never was a night off. Now, being in the studio with you, one thing that I appreciate, and like you said, still sharp and still, you write without a pen. Same way. You know what I mean? When did you get into the process of not writing your rhymes down and writing them in your head?
Maybe I say maybe somewhere in my somewhere like when I was like 18, 19, around there.
It's early.
Because I've been rapping for this shit for so long is that and I started going like that because I write like this. Play the beat gonna tell me if it's the one or not. I'm gonna start mumbling to the beat. So even when I was using pen and paper, play the beat, I'm gonna mumble, I'm gonna write the first 4 in my head.
Yep.
Always. Even when I had notebooks, I always write the first 4 bars in my head, first 6 bars in my head. But over the time, I started losing my train of thought when I started going to the paper. Feeling like I was getting a head start by doing it in my head and then going to the paper, but I started losing my train of thought. So sometimes when it got time to go to the paper, I'm like, no, you're gonna fuck it up. Leave the paper alone. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So
That's
you know
hard.
what I'm saying? That's
hard.
how I started doing it.
See, I got into it. We had sidekicks. I want to say maybe around that same time, the little sidekick T-Mobile
sidekicks.
joints.
That was the year I was 18.
Right.
Nigga.
So I used to write my rhymes in the sidekick, and anytime I ain't play my bill, I lose all my notes. So I be sick. And it was one time I was in the studio. I forgot who I was with. It might have been Mickey Fax. Shout out to Mickey. He was here earlier. And that was the first time I actually wrote the shit in my head because I had the whole idea like, well, look, I got to learn the shit to perform the shit anyway. So I might as well deliver it the same way now and just putting it piece by piece in my head and just learning it and doing it. But that comes from, a lot of things that we used to do back then was battling. Even if it wasn't a battle, niggas would be in aggressive ciphers.
Right.
Exactly. So you had to learn your raps because a fumble back then, another nigga is jumping in rapping right there. It is no time for you to regroup or be like, hold on, what I got? It don't work like that. So that's crazy to know that's how you got into your shit, but that's hard.
Not real shit.
Right now, is somebody that we both admire pen wise that you actually do business with and got to meet for the first time and didn't take a picture. The God
L
Jay-Z.
shit, bro. Some L shit.
Nigga put that in the rhyme immediately. Nigga said, I
real
really
shit.
met Hov and they didn't take a pic.
I had to let niggas know. If I wasn't gonna take the pic, I had to let you know I could have.
Exactly.
I could have took the pic, right?
Exactly.
But bust it, like what was that? What was that like? Like how did that happen?
Man, it happened like this. It happened. Well, I told Wes after 10 and Talk 3 came out, and I was like, I felt like this shit was happening for me. It was going in the right direction. I'm like, yo, I need to be with Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? We had ties to them. We was fucking with them, and if it wasn't Vince Shady, that's where they was gonna go, the Rock Nation. So we end up hollering at hip hop about it separately though. Me real in a real shallow way. Before I even told Wes that I hit hip hop up, like, yo, I wanna find a manager. I wanna talk to you about a couple things before I do it though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I fucked with hip hop and shit. Nigga, we was out in LA and then I supposed to been gone. I was motherfucking at Al house and I was telling everybody that I'm about to leave but I didn't leave because nigga my asthma was bothering me and I couldn't get on that 5-hour flight without no asthma pump. So instead of leaving and going to the airport, I went to the motherfucking emergency room and got a prescription for inhaler. But everybody thought I left. But so Chase called me to check on me. Somebody called me to check on me. He's like, yo, you ain't leave? I'm like, nah. So the next day, they was like, yo, we gonna go meet Hov. And he was like, yo, Wes, call Benny. Benny was like, Wes left. And was like, nah, that nigga ain't leave. Call him. And they told me that shit, like, yo, we better go to Hov crib. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? It's like, for real? Like, how you...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas
Do the right thing, brother. Do the
Come
right
on, man.
thing.
Y'all niggas playing games. We ain't about to go over there, but we went over the whole crib. The nigga was sitting in there. He was looking like ox. That's how I felt. Bro, you know what I mean? Real shit.
Bullshit.
And I kicked it with him. He is who he is on them records. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that guy. And that was one of the that was some crazy shit though.
Stamping moment.
My nigga,
Yeah, it was.
that's a moment that could justify anybody's career as a rapper doing the shit we do. A nigga like Hov be like, you that nigga? You beat the game already.
Nah, real shit, man.
Game already.
Because that's what niggas like us. We do it for the respect of our peers.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because once you get to a certain point and you perfected that, you're going to get money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And we not chasing these other niggas' money. Niggas is comfortable in their own skin.
That's
so
a
it's
fact.
the respect of our peers. If we standing in a room, like it's gonna be some respect.
That's a
You
fact.
gonna know like that nigga, he get his head right on that mic. Like he's not playing. It ain't gonna be like, oh, he's lit. He just lit. What's up, bruh? Take a pic. Nah, nigga, like he can rap.
Right.
That's
Nigga
it.
respect his pen,
That's
like
it.
for real.
Exactly. Fuck all this lit shit, what we wearing and all of that. I can rap. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, speaking of rap, who was the first rapper? Not even the first. Who's a rapper that reached out to you that shocked you?
A rapper that reached out to me that shocked me. A lot. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I was surprised, of course Drake. You know what I'm saying?
No, I set you up for that one.
Yeah, of course Drake. Definitely. And of course, like, I know T Grizzly reached out to me. I'm saying we gonna put something together.
When is that Drake joint coming out, man?
I mean, he just hit me up the other day, said let's drop it.
Okay,
So-
cool. All right, so
so-
good. I got this exclusive here.
You know
I
what
did
mean?
that on purpose.
Drop
Like,
it as a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Just put it in the streets and let people fuck with it. Like,
Drake
I want
rapping.
people to hear that.
He
Like,
rapping.
He's rapping. It's rapping Drake.
He's
Right?
Rapping Drake. You heard
He's
it?
rapping.
You talking like you heard it, brother?
He's rapping.
Cálmate.
Está bien. Está bien.
Cálmate.
Está bien.
You
Está
know what I'm
bien.
saying?
When is Tanner Talk 4 coming, man?
I don't know, man. Might come out the end of the year. Might come out top of the year. But I'm ready. It's damn near done. I'm locking in with Derringer as soon as I leave from here. And shit, I'm like, the Tanner Talk 3 had 10 songs on it, 11 songs on it. I'm about 9 right now. You feel what I'm saying? Strong shit, so I'm gonna do like 6 more. But it's coming. I'm gonna smoke niggas on that one.
Oh, I can't wait.
Not even matter of fact, I'm smoking myself on that one, cause we be our own biggest competition. I'm smoking myself.
That's some
on
L
that.
shit.
You know what I mean? Y'all niggas think y'all was like, yo, man, Tanner Talk 3, yo, shit, plugs I met 1. Fuck that shit, nigga. I'm gonna drop shit better than that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
People be thinking like, yo, it don't be no rap niggas who we be trying to live up to our best shit. We be in competition with ourselves. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a
Real
fact.
shit. I
That's a
know
fact.
you can identify with
Nigga,
that.
all the way. All the way.
I know you can.
When did so Shay was already Buff City Records that turned into Black Sopranos, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did Diesel come into play? When did Derringer come into play with the guys?
Derringer came into play. I remember West put Derringer in. That story, how that happened is crazy. I really don't know the full story, but they end up hitting each other. West end up coming home and hitting Derringer and doing some shit over Derringer beats. You know what I'm saying? And then they clicked up. And every time he was coming to town, because West was living in Atlanta. Every time he was coming to Buffalo, he was going to Diesel house, recording. And then like we start going over there. But Derringer is a Buffalo producer. Like me and Derringer got work from like back in my 2 Chainz Benny Man days, because he always had heat. So we definitely crossed paths. You know what I'm saying?
See, Griselda has a sound, and it's a sound that you could identify with. If anybody else is doing it, we credit it to the Griselda sound, right? Crafting your guys' sound, which is reminiscent of a sound that from the golden era that we love, right? But it's a different spin to it in this new age. What's going on right now? Because it was a time when that sound, the boom bap, quote unquote, wasn't accepted. Right. So y'all niggas didn't jump on trap shit when y'all came out. Y'all niggas went to that traditional shit. And I remember telling my man Steve O, like, look, this is, cause that's the shit I champion. You know what I mean? Outside of being in, being in the blog era and fucking with my niggas and, fucking with all my South brothers and all that, that was something I had to do for the blogs, as far as I had to transition the sound that I knew to the sound that was updated for that time, right? But y'all came in, stood on y'all 10 toes with the sound that I cherish. What was it like sticking to your guns with that? Because it's easy for you. Y'all niggas could rap on anything. You know what I mean? Even right now, you niggas could get a beat from fucking whoever, Pierre, Mike, well, whoever the fuck that make that sound. That, you know what I mean? But niggas is still on the sound, keeping the main thing, still on the sound that got y'all here and advancing it.
Right.
What was that like?
Man, it was like we were the ones like building a foundation, so we had to stick to it. And it's dope sticking to it. That's what I tell people. Like you said, we could rap over any motherfucking thing. But I just feel like me, and I like to rap over shit like that too. But I just feel like I could get my point across better on the other shit, and I'm a better rapper on the other shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like when I seen people reacting to the way these beats and these rhymes go, I told myself that, like, okay, just if you doing this if you just rap straight like this for 3 years, like, how it's gonna be? And it's been that, and I'm like, you know what I mean? And that's what the people want to hear.
Right.
This type of music got its own specific audience, and we feed them. Everybody forgot about them, and we feed them, and they support us, and they reward us for the music we give them. So it's hard, but it is what it is, and I love this shit. I love going stupid over these beats because I love this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking right.
But man, it's just hard because people put us in a box and people be thinking like, man, them niggas ain't versatile. Is you nuts? Is you nuts? This is what we choose to do. And then as soon as you do the other shit, they be like, oh, they switched.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's
Then
how
it's
they
none of you
do.
on
That's
that.
how they do.
So it's like, it's all good though, but fuck it.
That's a fact, right? So we spoke about all of that, right? And your journey to get you to where you are right now. Like we all know, Black Soprano family has always been a thing, but now you're in place to put your guys in place. Shout out to him. Shout out to Ricky Hyde, plates 2 on the way.
Ricky.
Right. When did you meet those guys?
I met Rick Hyde when I came home in 2007. He was at the studio. And he was under Shay. He was under Shay Wing. I realized he could rap like shortly after that, and he been around ever since. He had to be like, 16, 17. He been around ever since. Him, like, hood is next to my hood. So I've been to him like from the 90s and shit. He a young nigga. We just coming through. His pops, street nigga, his family and shit. We being over there. It's like his hood next to me and City Boy hood, Montana.
Right.
So anyways, like, I ain't know that nigga rapped until like 5 years ago. He was coming around. I did not know. He tried to pay me for a feature or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I think I would just listen to him like, nah, we just need to bring him with us. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We've been fucking with my boys ever since, man. Now nigga Rick Hyde, he's different.
Rick Hyde is different.
Rick Hyde is
different.
He got a lot of potential that he about to tap into as far as a producer, as far as an artist. That's my nigga.
Right. See, that's hard, you know what I mean? Because being an artist and being a leader is definitely a task within itself, you know what I mean? And managing personalities and just managing the role and doing that. Now, do you think your responsibility as a rapper to now the leader of your own shit, that advancing, is that parallel to just taking care of Benny? Now it's like, okay, now I got to think of Benny and BSF. What's the balance like with that? Is that hard to balance, or is that like something that's just free flowing for you?
Man, I lie to you if I say that shit free flowing. But it is natural though, because what I do is I built the staff. I went to go get the partnership with E1 just so they could do the shit that I'm not gonna be doing. I built the staff. just so like any artist on my label, they don't gotta call me for shit. You know they gonna call me anyway, cause you know ultimately they want to know what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? They want me to be in tune with what they got going on, and which I am. But I made it so it's like y'all don't, cause I'm busy. I'm doing my shit. So just don't feel like, oh damn, bro, he not around, so I can't get this done. No, that's never the case. And I tell them like, I lead by example. I'm saying I lead by my actions. I don't just watch what I do. If you watch what I do, you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with that shit with Weston Conway. I never, them niggas, nobody never sat me down and said, do this, do that, do that, do this, do that. Nobody. I just watched the shit. Okay, you do it. Okay, you call this person. Okay, bung, bung, bung. Like, ain't nobody tell me nothing. So I'm telling niggas, like, watch me. I bring you around. Niggas, this is my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? What? You got a relationship, your own relationship with Rick Hyde. You got your own relationship with Shay. You know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Facts.
The power circle.
The power circle. That's
the power circle.
That's a fact. Go ahead, Sean.
Nah, I'm saying because you do tapes with like producers, like certain producers. You got a joint with Fraudy, that was crazy. Hit Boy, like go through that joint, that classic with Hit Boy.
Oh man,
that shit was crazy, my brother.
Oh man, Burden of Proof, man. Burden of Proof, crazy. That shit was like, I'm not gonna lie, that's a highlight in my career.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people hate to admit it. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. Listen, I know so. I know so. And it's just because.
But I don't see nobody not fucking with y'all, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100.
You do?
I mean,
you don't see like nobody not fucking with us.
Yeah.
No, me neither. I don't see none of that. But like, inside the world that we do the music in, it's like, man, it's a tug of war between like the production. You know, people only like me to rap over Derringer beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say some shit that I never, ever, ever said. But I feel this. I feel like sometimes from the fans, I kind of do get slighted more now because, you know, a lot of the boom bap fans, I came under West Side Gunna Conway. So if it a lot of them, I feel like a lot of the fans want me to remain under them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, Burden of Proof was on some, they say it was on some commercial success shit. So I feel like a lot of the fans was like, okay, the third member of the group, you know what I'm saying? It's like the third member of the group, like how he's like tying with them or above them. I'm not saying that I am above them, but like, you know how Conway said, if West the brains and Benny is the star, it's a you know, people say that. People say like Benny he the most marketable, or Benny he got the most potential, whatever they say. So it's like I feel like sometimes the fans don't like that because I can't. I'm the you know what I mean? Like I'm the third one.
That's what it's supposed to be though.
I'm the third one. I'm telling you, they don't like that shit. So no matter what I did, if it's not like on no super Griselda shit, they be like, it's all right. Like real shit. But I'm telling you, this real shit. That's what I really go through. And it's like the fans, it's like, sometimes they could be jerks, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, they very fickle
Sometimes
that
they
time.
could be jerks.
Very fickle that time.
So you feel like you hold something back? You feel like you hold back?
Nah, hell no.
Oh.
I don't hold back. I call them nerds. I call them motherfuckers nerds. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yo, Hit Boy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, don't you see, I just talking that
My
shit.
fault. Yeah, it's all good.
Mac got hit with the Henny yet? Yeah, let me bring that
get a
Henny in
little
here.
splash of
Man.
that.
Bring some
But
bring some-
Hit, see, I work on all my albums like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you had it
Oh,
ready?
no, it's all good.
appreciate
Thank you, brother.
Here you go, right
Yo, right there. Yeah.
But Hit is a mastermind, and Hit he know, like every producer like that. Every producer like that. He already know what he hear you on, and he got that ability, and he's great at that shit, picking beats and picking me in my strong spots, and that's what he did for the whole album. He just played me beats that played to my strength. That wasn't really hard, and he heard like the features, the shit with the Dom Kennedy, like that's one of my favorite joints.
Yeah, that's
on
my
there.
shit. I
You know
love
what
that
I'm saying?
shit. Shout out to Dom. That's my brother right there.
Just the energy that was in the room during the recording. He made sure niggas was comfortable, and he a genuine dude, so I fuck with Hit, man. Real shit.
What's your dream producer to work with?
L. Smoke.
Like, I need some, like, of course, like, I think I worked with my dream producer, Primo, man, already, in Alchemist, and I think I did. But, yay. Yay. I make some crazy shit.
I would love to
new
hear
shit. I'm going, you know where I'm going.
I know where you go. Oh
know where
my
I'm going.
God.
Real
I
shit.
think you might have talked that into the universe if that's
You know
not
where I'm
already
going.
happening. Because
Real shit.
that's one of them things that I personally want to see. You got your shoot to 5 ready?
I got 5 for Benny.
You got 5 for Benny?
I got 5.
All right, so we got a segment on this show.
Come on.
A show segment. It's called Shoot the 5, where show shoot you 5 names, and you give me the first thing that come to mind when you hear these names.
Oh, let's go.
Shoot
I
the
got to look in
5.
the sky, so I'm thinking.
Conway.
Animal on the mic, a terrorist. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing you think. Like, that nigga's like I'm the butcher, but like when you hear that name, you already know you niggas don't want no static on that mic. Niggas can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Please leave that boy alone.
West Side.
Buzz. You know what I'm saying? The curator. When you say his name, I think you think West Side, but I remember that nigga icon, so I just see him back in the day. Just like I said, being that same curator and where he is right now. Just proud of that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And thankful he got me out the hood too, so you know what I mean?
Copy that. Wu-Tang.
When you first say that, I remember like the early days of West leaving me. Like I remember one time they went to a game and I just listened to the whole fucking 36 Chambers like 3 times. They went to like a baseball game, I didn't go. You know what I'm saying? And I learned a lot. That was one of my hip hop lessons. I think of Ray like a real big brother to me. Think of my boy Trini. I think of, I'm saying, just the cloth. You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z.
Big Unk. You know what I'm saying? The epitome of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a lot of people ain't gonna want to admit it, but he did what he did, and he is who he is. And a lot of us chasing that. You know what I'm saying? And you can make it to a tenth of where he made it at and be successful. You know what I'm saying? So he the GOAT.
Last but not least, Benny the Butcher.
Oh man, I'm the next GOAT.
Talk your shit. Give me a hole for that smoke.
The next GOAT. You know what I mean? I think, man, I'm a renaissance man. I handle everything that life threw at me, and I get on these records and I tell my story. That shit don't even do it justice for what a nigga been through. You know what I'm saying? Same shit you been through. Same shit we all been through. In a be able to not wear it and still be looking good and still, you know what I'm saying, still not let it bother you and still be in this shit. So I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? I'm proud of myself.
New York is proud of you, brother.
We proud of you, nigga.
We proud of you,
we
too,
proud of you
nigga.
too,
The state
nigga.
proud of you, nigga.
Like I said, nigga, the best rapper right now, nigga. Benny
Like
the
said,
motherfucking
like
Butcher,
Butcher.
nigga, in
Like-
real time.
No real shit, cause like you said, one of my biggest compliments in this rap shit is like, you know how it is coming from Buffalo. We was talking about this earlier. Coming from Buffalo, and then when I be not even on the blogs, not even at shows, I be walking through this motherfucker at the Rucker or somebody. City niggas be like, yo, best rapper in New York.
That's a fact.
You know, that's real.
Nigga, it's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
feeling.
That's real.
It's a feeling. You
Real
know what I mean?
shit,
It's
so.
that when I hear some new shit, like I said, I get inspired. You know what I mean? And when a nigga could do that for you, especially one of your brothers, you gotta give it.
Yeah, but you was early though, Smoke. You was
early. Nah, nigga, because I
remember-
knew.
Right.
I
My
be tapped
nigga, you
in.
was
Shout out to Combat
early.
Jack. Combat Jack put me on to y'all.
Nice.
In the early. God bless Combat. But
That's crazy.
nigga, I already knew. And I was spreading the word too.
Yes, you
Know what I
was.
mean?
I
So-
remember you put me on.
So yo, like
Yo, you remind me of West too. You remind me of West. I'm saying?
that's my nigga right there.
Braggadocious shit, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I know this nigga.
I'm like, that's why these niggas be hanging. These niggas be hanging around this shit.
Yo, bro,
That's why.
I'm telling you, my nigga.
You know what I mean? But yo, how do you deal with the rap niggas now? The rap niggas that be on the internet, that because a lot of niggas ain't like us that could admit what's going on, and a lot of niggas take it and it's challenging at times because a nigga don't really know what to respond to, right? And especially a nigga in your position right now, where it's always, even if it's not a nigga saying something directly, you know it's niggas that feel competitive that you're in that spot right now. Right. How you deal with that shit?
It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? I don't pay no attention because I know it's not I know they're not mad at me. They just mad at the spot that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? It's not even me. And it's crazy because some niggas act like they fuck with you, but they really just want to, you know what I mean? They really just want to get on a song with you to try to measure their talent against yours. It don't be genuine. You know what I mean? And I guess that's cool in hip hop or whatever, but you know the way that some niggas just go about it. You know what I'm saying? The indirect shit on the Instagram and indirect shit on Twitter. You know, and really niggas is just fans. And really you only feel that type of way because I'm successful when I'm doing some shit that you want to do. You really don't even have a problem with me. The problem with me is that you love me. You know what I'm saying? That you want to be me.
Right.
And that's your only problem. I never did nothing to you. You never did nothing to me. But you know I'm killing this shit. And you know I'm taking over this shit. And you know you want to be in these shoes. So you built up animosity against me. I damn near feel sorry for you that you don't know how to control your emotions. Honestly, you got to think, we live in niggas' dream. That shit hurt.
Yeah, sure.
This shit hurts.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, cause you know, cause we wake up and we just live in our everyday life. This shit kills niggas.
I know.
This shit hurts niggas' hearts so bad. It's a shame. These niggas go to bed crying at night.
Preach.
Yeah.
Yo, snap.
I had to.
Nah.
And it's crazy. And it's crazy that you know that they take it like that. I don't take it like that. When I see niggas killing shit and doing what they do, I don't take it like that. Because I know, me, I'm just getting a small piece of this shit. It's a piece for everybody. Niggas act like you did something to them or act like you took their spot. Like, no, my brother, you can rap too. They love your shit. You know what I'm saying? Get you some features, get you some shit, get your shit together, meet you some connects, and go. They love your shit. They waiting on you. You could pack shows too, my nigga. You could go to Hove House too. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. No, but real shit. Niggas be pissed off about this shit, and I never took it like that. I always wanted to learn from niggas and wanted to, you know what I mean? And take a jewel from a nigga and apply it in my shit. That's it.
Real niggas winning, man. Real niggas finally up, man. It's
That nigga Benny the
It's been a while, man. Real niggas up right now, sucking niggas down 60-40. We up.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Yo, now, I'm kind of concerned about your next little segment.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned. I don't know. We're not getting into that.
I don't really know if I want to even get into
it. It got to do with women?
You know it.
Let's run it.
All right, let me play this little stupid music.
My girl know I love her. I'm getting married.
Oh, shit!
But one thing about us, we got a great relationship.
Benny, I was kind of concerned because I'm like, yo, my nigga got you on the football fields and all that, with the bills and all. I don't know if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? You fuck with porn, my nigga? You got a porn star out there.
Do I got a porn star out
there? Not you per se.
We got ladies. Getting interesting.
Yeah,
It's getting interesting.
we all got ladies.
Right. That's a fact.
Who that one porn star out there that did it for you, my brother? Please, Benny, we need one.
I'm old school.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Old school.
Me too. I'm 85, my nigga.
Cherokee. You know what I'm saying?
Benny the motherfucking butcher has fucking spoken.
I'm saying she's a star.
She's a star and an apple too.
Right. And damn. What's the light-skinned girl name who on the Jocelyn show?
That was on the what show?
On the show with Jocelyn.
Show with Jocelyn?
Yes, the slim light-skinned girl.
Drea?
Nah, don't have no video.
That's what type of time we be on in here, son. Yo, hold on. Who was Benny talking about?
You know what?
And now he sat in a show with what? What show?
You don't know that show Jocelyn Hernandez got?
Yeah,
all right, Jocelyn Hernandez.
A new show with Jocelyn. I thought it was old. Nah,
I don't know the show with Jocelyn Hernandez. I know who Jocelyn Hernandez is.
Yeah. Let me see something.
Who's who on Twitch?
No, we got
I ain't
time.
pulling up
No,
the
no,
video.
we
I
got
ain't-
time. No, we got time. We got time.
On Twitch right now, who's that person on the show with Jocelyn? Y'all know.
Nah, we need that name. We need that name.
Mac, you
I
know that
follow
name,
her, I
Mac?
follow her on Gram.
Some show on Zeus or some shit, right?
What's the
Yeah,
show
I
on you
know.
said?
I ain't trying to plug nobody.
Nah, we need this name.
Damn, how the fuck I...
Somebody was just telling me about
Benny has fucking spoken.
Yeah, man.
Nigga,
Damn,
you was
I
about
can't
to
believe-
skip the
I can't
segment.
believe I can't believe I
You was
forgot
about to
Shorty
skip
name.
the-
Jasmine Cash? No, that's
Jasmine Cashmere? Nah,
that's-
not
that's
Jasmine.
I think she got the
We
dreads.
just talking about that was earlier.
Said she got dreads.
Yep, light skin. Yellow. Red bum.
Yellow John. You on my Instagram? Anybody know the person that we referencing right now on the Jocelyn Hernandez show? Joint with the dreads, red bone.
Yo, my
Anybody know her
nigga.
name?
I tell you what.
Kira Noor. Kira Noir.
Nah. Sheesh, hold up, see. Y'all motherfuckers gonna make me.
Look, these niggas. Look, these niggas in there. Look, niggas in the chat like this.
They thirsty like we got time.
But y'all know, if y'all, I'm telling you, I know y'all niggas know.
They thirst.
Those niggas in the chat like this. Who that, show?
I know y'all niggas know, G's. Damn.
Miss Natural.
Yep.
Miss Natural.
Miss Natural.
Okay, there
She's
it
a
is.
Hold on,
star.
Miss Natural. We did Miss Natural before, right? We never did Miss Natural.
Notice your segment. How the fuck you?
We
don't know
never
what
did
you
Miss Natural. You sure?
I never heard
There
that
she
name
go,
before.
Miss Natural.
Miss Natural.
Told you that they knew.
They knew, yeah.
Yeah, they know what I'm talking about.
Fish called Steve. Yeah, Steve called it out. A few people called it out over here. Miss
Okay.
Natural.
Shout out Miss Natural, man.
Shout out Miss Natural.
Cherokee, shout out Cherokee, shout out Miss Natural. Benny has fucking spoken, nigga. POW of the
those
week.
are your POWs of
That,
the
no,
week.
that's the Benny has spoken, nigga. The POWs of the week is Cherokee and Miss Natural. We doubling up, nigga, because Benny says so, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Show so
what you-
thirst.
that's what
He's
we
so
doing.
happy that somebody.
That's what we
indulged in
doing, my
shit.
nigga. Listen, man. Smoke. It's a porn world, baby. You know what I'm saying? We escape somehow.
Sometimes you gotta. I watch it with my lady sometimes.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying?
Grace already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got something for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Smoke got me out, but Benny the Butcher, babe. You gotta understand. Gotta understand.
You acting like she watching right now. She's not watching right now,
Trust
bro.
me, she's watching.
She's not watching right now.
Oh, she's
bro.
watching, nigga.
Unless you just text her.
I did not text her. Trust me, she watching. Yours is watching too.
Backwoods or Dutch Masters?
Niggas know me. They call me Skinny Blunt Benny.
Yo, Benny still on the Duchess.
Skinny the cigarette. Skinny Blunt Benny.
My son of the Rellos.
What you smoking right now? Butcher breath?
I'm not smoked all that shit. I ran out of it. You know, I left some at home, so when I get back home, but I'm smoking some shit I bought in front of the Lighthouse.
What's it like being in
It's
the
I got on some Dior shoes. He has some Dior.
No, it's some Zod. Oh, it's definitely some Zod.
such a,
You know what I'm saying?
nigga, such
It's
a
not-
hood nigga. Nigga, so smoking some shit I got from in front of the White
Nah,
House.
it's definitely some
In front of
Zod.
the
though.
Lighthouse. Nigga had some Dior's on. I figured he was.
That shit is still rapper weed.
Shout out
That's
to my
definitely
Saint
some
Nick
Zod.
niggas, man. My
It's
Saint Nick
gas.
niggas. That was a Saint Nick nigga that probably served you that. That's
real
good.
shit.
They got gas up there. That's cool.
Real shit.
So what is it like being in the weed world, bro? Like, you know, shout out to Rapper's First Choice.
I love it. I'm a real weed nigga nowadays. Fucking with y'all. I'm really in the smokers club. You know, I take that
That's a
shit serious.
fact.
I
That's
will
a fact.
argue and fight niggas over that. You know what I mean? I don't play about that shit. I'll fight niggas over that shit. But feel good, you know? I know that we smoke some of the best gas.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We belong here. I love that
Facts.
shit. I love the weed culture. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Smokers Club. www.
How you get 420
thesmokersclub.com.
and your phone number?
Bro, AT&T just knew what time it was. For some reason, like I had like three
crazy,
options
man.
of a
That's
420
crazy.
number. And they just, you know what I mean? I was like, oh shit, they must have knew. See me walking in. Like, all right, get a nigga his 420 number, man. It's kind of
dope.
cool. So it worked.
Nah,
itself
L
out.
shit be happening to my son like that. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. He's just one of those niggas, man. Leprechaun.
right.
You know what I'm saying? He's just
It
one
be
of
like
those
that. It
dudes.
be like
bro.
that.
Good nigga, so energy coming to him.
Your first show on SOB's, first sold out show.
Mm-hmm.
New York City. What was that feeling like?
That night. That's when I realized that, like, damn, you know what I mean? They might let you run this shit up and this shit. They might let you be a real legend in this music business. That night, that's when I realized that. Because they said other niggas sold it out, but sold it out and packed wall to wall is different.
Different.
You feel what I'm saying? That shit was packed wall to wall, and they was down there to come fuck with me, and it was SOBs, legendary SOBs. And that was a moment. That was definitely a moment in my career. You know what I mean? And I knew like niggas gonna let me do my thing in this shit. And I was just thankful that night.
Right. Everybody in the city came out that night, might I add.
Real shit.
You know what I mean? Oh, that's the SOB show right there?
That's just crazy. Like,
Snap God always on
Always
on the random with the
everywhere,
random.
my
Nah, we
nigga.
saved
This
that.
nigga
Send
right
that to the
here,
guys so we load that
you
up
was
once
there,
we put this
nigga?
out. But mute that shit, man.
I never heard my songs recited that loud before ever in my life before that night. That night was like, oh shit.
In the middle of the city.
What's the best city to perform in for you?
Good question.
New York, Chicago, LA, Miami, Denver, Houston, Dallas, whole bunch. But really, the first cities, because we came to New York a couple times before we came there, definitely New York City. That night right there. I remember
Legendary.
that
You
night.
know I was about to get into that.
That night right there. I'll never forget that night.
Never
what I'm
forget
saying?
that night.
Fucking Webster Hall. Boston, definitely.
Yeah, Boston go up.
But Chicago is a zoo. Baltimore be a fucking zoo. The whole fucking United States, man. It's like, it's crazy.
Chicago is definitely Griselda land. I'm not gonna hold you. Them niggas definitely pop out. We definitely have great shows anytime
We have
I'm on a
great
show
shows
with
in
y'all
Chicago.
in Chicago.
Denver
it's
was
ridiculous.
crazy, though.
Yeah, Denver was wild.
Denver, I didn't
was
expect
wild.
it to be like that.
It was fucking
Denver was
wild.
crazy.
Yeah, that was a good experience. But speaking of this night in Webster Hall, right there's a photo of me, Rock, Marcy, Raekwon, and Prodigy. And that's just a couple names that was in the building. The Locks was in there. Shit. If I'm missing somebody, please, you know what I mean, tell me in the chat. But I remember walking in the building with Prodigy and niggas watching y'all rock. What was that night like to see all the New York legends come out and jump on stage as well, but really rock with y'all niggas and embrace y'all?
It was like, it was another wake-up call. It was one of my first wake-up calls about, like, what the fuck is happening? What's going on? I'm like, oh, shit. Like, I seen Kiss and Styles in there. You know what I mean? And then I went outside. Like, I was I was sick that day. You know what I'm saying? After I performed, like, 10 feet away from here, I was on an inhaler. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was on my ass, what the fuck this shit called? The machine shit. But I ended up going outside to get some more air. And this was our show, big Griselda show, sold out. We got a road manager. This the first show of the tour. And then I'm outside. I'm in my feelings, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit crazy. And then you hear them niggas performing. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas performing fuck the frail shit.
And you like,
Them niggas performing that at our show, showing us love to our fans, like showing like we fuck with these niggas like that, like we having one of those moments. I'm like, this Griselda shit gonna last forever. That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking like the Woo, nigga. I got off stage. I told this story a couple times. I got off stage, and it same thing, nigga. It was Prodigy. It was Rock Mars. It was Styles. It was Kiss. It was Ray. All in there, like at the bottom of the stairs. So like I stumbled into the, I would have never, if I would have walked in a room and I would have seen all them niggas, at that time, if I would have seen all them niggas standing, I would have walked the other way. I'm like, what I'm gonna say to these niggas? I mean, like, them the niggas, let them finish their conversation. So I, like, mingle into their conversation. So I'm trying to get through. They're at the bottom of the stairs. They like, yo, man, you killed that shit. Like, yo, you killed that. Like, yeah, he killed, it was, the other niggas was having a conversation. I think Rock Mars or Kiss, whatever, but, you know, everybody, they cut their conversation off like, yeah, you killed that shit. And I'm like, it was overwhelming to me because that was my first time, like, ever, like, you know, this Kiss Styles, this Ray, you know what I mean?
word.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I gotta use the bathroom and shit. I ain't had to use the bathroom. I just couldn't. That shit was overwhelming to me. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm standing around these niggas, they telling me my shit was dope. I'm hyperventilating. Real shit. I just told them niggas like I had to use the bathroom just to like, whoa, that was too much right there. What the fuck is going on tonight? Like, real shit. That's true.
That's a moment right there, boy.
Favorite album of all time?
Man. Gotta be Reasonable Doubt. I had to think because after right behind Reasonable Doubt is It's murder music.
Murder music?
It's murder music. You know what I'm saying? Now, Reasonable Doubt. Of course, I heard it when it came out. I was 12 years old. I listened to it. I went to revisit it, being a grown man. You know what I'm saying? But that murder music,
That's hard.
yeah.
That's
I
hard.
was on that from jump. That was the first shit I ever brought out the store. You know what I mean? I got school clothes money. This is real shit. I was trying to get some school clothes money from my godmother. She gave me $40. I'm like, the fuck I'm gonna give her $40? And, and you know what I did? That's when I went to go buy that. I went to go buy murder music, and I went to go get that double up that I was rapping about. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna get no damn clothes. I'm gonna give me some crack to sell, and I'm gonna get murder music. Facts, real shit.
That's a real fact.
That's some L shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. These is my niggas. It's real. What these niggas are saying,
Real crap.
it's definitely real spill. It's definitely I want to say my favorite album got to be Life After Death for me. Like and then Reasonable Doubt. Like
That Life After Death, that shit's so complete.
It's just
That
a
shit's
complete
so-
album.
It's the
It's
most
like-
complete album.
It's complete.
every time I listen to it, I hear something new. It's just it's a different album. You know what I mean? But it's like a 1A and 1B, and different days the shit switch, and that's even for the list. And speaking of a list,
Come on.
top 5 greatest
shit don't
rappers of
change.
all time.
I'm going Nas, Hove, not just no order. Nas, Kiss, Hove, Big, Conway. I mean, I'm going to Holy Grail. You know what I'm saying?
What's that feature you need?
I need that Rihanna or Hove. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's stop.
I need my Rock Nation ties. I need my Rock Nation ties to rub off. Rihanna.
I think said bring that Rihanna.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Benny Rihanna.
That's a hard list.
Yeah.
Nigga got the machine in there. La Máquina.
That
That nigga's amazing, man.
That nigga is crazy, bro.
His stage performance too is next. He's a nigga that invokes so much emotion. Where it's kind of like, I'm gonna say this. It's kind of like when I watch X and X praise or gets emotional during his set. When Conway performs, sometimes I feel like I'm the realest nigga alive. That joint,
Shit, yeah.
you know what I mean? And it was a lot of times watching him on the road, watching him cry during that song and watching the fans react to it. You know what I mean? And I felt like that right there, being an MC, you know what I mean, being a master of ceremony, not only comes with holding stage, but it goes with invoking emotion. And when you can invoke emotion from strangers, right, that's relating to your story from the words that you're spewing from stage,
Right.
that's a different skill.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
And when I being on stage with that nigga, sometimes I ad lib his shit. Sometimes catch me, I'm sitting back watching. I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be ad libbing. Sometimes I be like, I ain't even ad lib, I'm just watching. I'm like, God damn. And I'm like, why you just do that? Like, you going crazy on this shit. So I always been looking up to him and Wes and taking from them niggas. But bro get crazy, and he been like that. Like battling niggas in the hood and all that type of shit. You know, them aggressive ciphers. He been doing that. So he's been like my example to how to get busy on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gangster. Yo, Butch, man, I love you, man. Thank you for coming up.
So
here and
ill.
rocking with
Man,
me.
love you too,
know what
brother.
mean?
I appreciate y'all,
A very pleasant impromptu visit from my motherfucking brother, Benny the motherfucker.
Shit.
Now, you know what I mean? Before I let you go, you know what I mean? I usually give the gems, but when I have a guest, a gem like yourself, I want you to leave a gem to the people as far as chasing your dreams. Leave a gem for the people that's chasing their dreams.
Man, for everybody who's chasing their dreams, go get it. Don't let nothing come in between you and your dreams. Not your friends, not your family, not a female, not nothing. Because the people around you want you to be the best person you could be for them. but only you want you to be the best person you could be for you. So, you know what I mean? For a person like me who didn't get on till I was 32, you know what I'm saying? I put a lot of people before my dreams feeling like I was doing the right thing, but don't put nobody in. Don't take nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? Don't put nobody in between your shit. Go get it. I mean, don't let nobody tell you. Don't be taking weird advice from your man. Some other niggas want to fuck with you on some rap shit, but your man like, we don't know them niggas, man. We from the fuck all of that. You the rapper, you the nigga. Don't listen to him. You know what I mean? He don't. What the fuck do he know? He supposed to hold on. He supposed to do what you doing. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to you follow your lead. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to be too loyal to niggas and miss a boat and miss a train. Don't let nobody come between you and your motherfucking dreams. Same thing for me, nigga. Everybody know 38 Special, my man. I used to be signed to TCA. I used to be signed to Shay. I'm signed to Griselda. Niggas like, man, man, fuck all of that, nigga. I'm chasing my dreams. If I feel like this is gonna get me closer, this is what the fuck I'm doing. I'll look where I'm at. Can't listen to everybody. You gotta do your own shit. Don't listen to too many niggas, basically. Real shit.
That's the shit.
Really?
Ever.
Right or wrong, niggas be trying to tell you everything. Like,
Nigga,
bruh.
tell you everything, man. Look, man. You said it for me, boy. That was a good one. That was a good one. What's that stupid shit you say before we leave?
Curls for the girls, waves for the bays, snaps for the hood rat. Show Broadway, whole
shit.
personal party. We got Benny Blanco, Smoke Dizza. We out of here.
This nigga got his own little motherfucking catchphrase.
Cheer.
Yo, everybody
Girls
on
ways
Twitch,
for the
man.
babe.
Oh, Twitch, we rocking, man. That's what I'm talking about. Super Gym. Exactly.
Hey, yo,
man.
I gotta get on that Twitch shit. You know
Yo,
what I'm
Yes, you
saying?
do.
Cause that shit look fun. Cause like I said, you get to buy new shit.
All
We
of
like
the
to
cool
buy
shit.
new shit. New mics and new gadgets and all type of shit. That's part
oh,
of
nah,
this
bro.
shit
That's
too.
niggas will love you on here. Niggas is going crazy. This is the most niggas I had on this shit yet.
No, man, real shit.
God
We in
damn
here
it.
vibing. We in vibing.
Shit, man.